All right, so I'm here with Big Bro and Big Bro. Number one, you diehard Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I'm wearing my
represent,
orange. You
yeah,
see the orange.
represent your squad. Feel me? You know what I'm saying?
See the orange.
Everybody know I'm a Nets fan, but like, yo, we've had some heated debates about Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we
And
have. Yes, we have.
I want you to talk about your last year opinion, and then I want you to talk about your current opinion about Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I felt like Cam Thomas is just another version of Alonzo Trier, who was a really good player in the Knicks. Who just the timing was just wrong for him, man. I felt bad for him, but we enjoyed having him on the team. He's on the team. He get buckets, almost like a little Jamal Crawford type ish. Not afraid at any moment. But when the Knicks drafted RJ Barrett and they started kind of building around him, Alonzo Trier was out of here. Shout out to him. I thought Cam Thomas was the second coming of Alonzo Trier. Again, a bucket getter,
Right.
you know, but nothing that is life changing, nothing that is game changing. Like, yo, I have to have this guy on my team.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt.
All right. So like that's how you felt, and now after obviously this past season he only played like 25 games. Hammy, you know what I'm saying? I think there was a conspiracy against him playing, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, seeing the 25, him being a lead person, no Mikal Bridges, he's Mikal Bridges on your team, you know what I'm saying? And Cam being a like, do you still feel like he's do you still feel like he's like Alonzo Tripp?
Um, and a short answer, yeah, nah. All right, no. I mean, listen, I'll say this because again, I think Alonzo Trier could have been a very good NBA player. I think Cam is definitely ahead of him in terms of I would say like just kind of just moments. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of big moments that at the end of the day you can't front on it. You know what I'm saying? Like like when he had that run when he was dropping 40 points on dudes, like that really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like you could hate on him, but it really happened. You can hate on Jeremy Lin, whatever, but Lin Sanity really happened. Like he hit
True.
game winners, he got buckets. So I'll give him his props. So he changed my opinion on how I looked at him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think he changed the people who cut the checks opinion, who actually look at him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
again, I'll give him his props. I think he's a bucket. I would like to see his game develop more, and that's really kind of like what haters say. You know what I'm saying? But like, like I want to see him have more moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it seems like it's unfortunate that I might not be able to see that. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, it's crazy because like, yo, he's 23 years old. You can't even count his first 2 years in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because like you got the KD era, you got the Kyrie era, then you got Jock Vaughn just straight up like I
right.
don't know. He was
Hater coach.
right. I don't know if he was like Phil Jackson and him with Zen or something. It was like, yo, Cam would have a good game. He'd be like, yeah, I know what he could do. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And then
right,
just don't play him the next game.
right.
That was
Listen,
crazy.
yeah.
So,
I
like,
mean,
yo, my question to you is, why do you think like, and this was one of the arguments that you had with me a year ago. First, we were talking about him, the player. Then you was just saying, like, yo, the Nets don't like him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, why do you
yeah.
think the Nets just don't like him?
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate the NBA today because, like you said, he's 23. He still got room to grow, not only as a player but as a person. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate when people see your attitude or just see, maybe some of your work habits might not be as Kobe-ish or not be as intense. Like, I mean, he seems like a laid back dude. You know what I'm saying? He seems like a laid back dude. He seems like a bucket, and you know, I think sometimes people are looking at that as okay, is he lazy? Is he lackadaisical? Is he intense enough to actually lead a team? And as much as I like, I want to hate on him. I
Mm-hmm.
really do.
Yeah.
But I can't legitly hate on him if he hasn't gotten an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like if he hasn't had a chance. You know what I mean? And it feels like, to your point, that there are powers that be that are like stopping him from even trying to be what he could be. And that upsets me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think as a young dude, he's proven he could hoop. Yo, give him the ball, let him fail. You know what I'm saying? But like, don't not give a dude the opportunity to showcase what they can do. And I feel like the Nets are mishandling him the same way they've mishandled a lot of talent.
Mm. I like how you said that. Now, I want to transition to your Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like we got Mike Brown at the helm, and I don't know how Mike Brown always kind of like he always comes in as like this bright idea, but it's like yo, we see him before, right? Like he gets hired, he gets fired. Like now teams win. You know what I'm saying? We got Cleveland, Sacramento was turning the page. We got that classic image of him running in the gym, run up the
Yes,
court.
yes.
You know what
Get
I'm
it,
saying? Like
get it.
yo, go get it. But like yo, is Mike Brown the savior of the New York Knicks?
Um, Mike Brown is not the savior of the New York Knicks, but we're hoping that he could be a healer. We want him to heal us.
Okay.
Heal us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Heal, like,
He
yo,
not he not
heal our
Jesus.
bench.
He not Jesus, but if he got a little Peter in him, we could do
Yeah,
something.
just be a doc. Yo, you just gotta be. Listen, you could be a therapist. Be a doctor. Be like, help us get over the self-imposed hurdles
Mm,
that we as Knicks fans had to endure. You can't tell me that the Knicks don't have a bench. Dude, he don't. Tibbs wasn't playing dudes, bro. Like you
wow.
running dudes into the ground, bro. Like you can't tell me that, bro.
Yeah.
So like, yo, like heal our perspective on our bench by actually playing them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Try to run some plays that are not the same play every single time, and just do common basketball sense stuff, bro. Like, it's amazing the Knicks won the games that they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that was the miracle.
Right.
Winning games when everybody know where the ball going, who's it going to, how,
Yeah.
like, there's no like trickery, there's no like cat not shooting the ball until second quarter. Like, who does that? You know what
Right.
I mean? And so, like, I'm hoping that he could heal the team just with common sense. Um, and then his pedigree, again, I mean, he'll always have where he came from. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm,
yo, coaching with Pop, coaching with Steve Kerr. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, not being an idiot coach. Like, nobody would say he's an idiot coach. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But he's gonna be under a lot of scrutiny, and like, yo, we get to see how he's gonna handle it. Did I want Mike Brown coaching this Knicks team? No.
Mm,
No way.
mm.
No way, Jose. You know what I'm saying? You got Mike Malone out there. I'd have took Mike Malone. I'd have took Mark Jackson.
Mike
You know what I'm
Malone, a thug.
saying? Like, yo, I'd have took Sam Cassell. I'd have took Rondo just on some like, yo, I believe in Rondo. Put him anywhere. He gonna work it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad people I would have took, but I feel like Mike Brown is the safe hire. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's see what he could do.
So let me ask you this: what's the next step for Brunson? Like, it's not a surprise no more. Okay, he's an elite point guard. He's a lead guard. He can score. There's no surprise. Like, you're out of Luca's shadow. You may be one of the greatest modern day Knicks ever. Modern day.
Facts.
I mean, you not Clyde. You not Will. I mean, you not Pat. But maybe after that, you could be ahead of Melo. But what's
Definitely
next?
ahead of Melo.
What's next for him?
I mean, honestly, I think Brunson's biggest step is on a personal level. You can't be a cone on defense. You got to figure that out, bro. Now, granted, he takes charges, one of the league leaders in charges, But like you can't be a cone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, somewhere. And I get it. Like, yo, when you playing heavy minutes and you're on offense and everything flows through you, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I think defensively, he has to like step up his game. And then I think offensively is, can you Chris Paul it in a way? Like Chris Paul is able to control the game without having to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you get the ball to the right spots? Are you okay with being a decoy sometimes? Like, just getting your teammates involved at a higher level. You know what I mean? So I think it's defense, and I think it's like controlling the game without having to shoot it.
Definitely. And well, I don't think anybody gets older and gets better on defense. You know what I'm saying? Especially as like the build that he has. So I
Right,
think like
right,
you got to find a better way to mask him, like Trey Young or all those other people that have been masked over the years. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right.
So I don't think that is going to happen. I think again the greatest improvement that I want to see with Brunson is just let somebody. It's almost like the same as Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody
Here
else
he
see the
go.
rock.
Right, right,
Let somebody else see
right,
the rock. That's it.
right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? Like let you be the one that the ball swing to and you get an open shot. But like,
right.
yo, bringing the ball up to somebody harassing you or catching it on the wing on the hash to somebody harassing you, and then we gotta watch you try to like pivot and do it. Like it takes a lot. And
But I want to ask you this: is there anybody who makes tougher buckets than Brunson?
no, because he don't jump. Like, he don't jump. But that's the
So
thing. When you
so
a tough shot taker, we gotta just depend on that the whole game.
right,
They're better shots.
they are better, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you trust your teammates more, to your point, if I catch the ball on a swing and I'm not the initiator, like shots can become easier. You know what I mean? Like scoring can become easier, but you need a coach who one is gonna be able to be like, yo, bro, pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? And then you need guys to not be fans of him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
I think that was one of the issues that I didn't like with Mikel. Was like, yo, he was almost a fan. Like, nah, you got to be his equal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
and same thing with Cat. Like, yo, I know it's your first year here, cool. Second year, bro, swing that ball, bro. Let me see that. You know what I'm saying? LFL, let me see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I mean, so it'll be interesting, man. But looking at the East, looking at Tyrese out, looking at how the Pacers are a
Tatum.
totally different team. Tatum out. Dame is not even import. Like, yo, I feel like we got a good chance to get to where we got to go.
Well, that's what's up, man. Thanks for having this conversation with me about Cam. Of course, it always leads to the Knicks because they steal everything. And hopefully we get to a conclusion about where Cam is going to be this year, and hopefully he's not Alonzo Trier and ends up hooping in the summer league or in Rutgers and saying he was a bucket. I think he's more than that. All right, yo, let us know in the comment, man. Is Cam Thomas Alonzo Trier recreated? I don't know. Stay tuned.
And that's a
Later.
great comparison, bro.